Moshi, good morning. Stream Elements, I don't ask for much in this day and age. I really don't. But just the bare bitch basics of you to just say the right thing after I've updated you would mean the world to me. It would mean the world. Good morning, Pride. Yeah, still morning. Yeah, for sure. I'll still count that. It hasn't hit that nipple noon yet. Therefore, we're still good. It'd probably be a good idea for me to actually hit that that Steam button. Also, the in-game button. Lots of things. Lothar's live from the YouTube. I'm also always shocked that after the one time where Ms. Biscuits told me that I broke the YouTube thing, now it just works. Now, I'm confused still about how when I go live on the YouTube, all right there. Yeah. It asks me what RTMP server I want to use every fucking time. Every fucking time. And I don't know what those mean. But it always asks me, hey, do you want to make a new one? Or do you want to use the previous one? And for the most part, I was always creating new ones. And then one day, Ms. Biscuit said, the chat isn't working anymore. Or like, it's working, but it's not showing up for me. So then I was like, oh. Okay. And then I waited like 5 minutes and it worked. And then I was like, well, I don't want to have that problem. I want it to work immediately. So then I just started to keep using the old one and it works immediately. Therefore, I'm just confused about everything going on. But how you doing, Lothars? You were already looking on YouTube just watching a Jim Cornette video. And then, hey, babe, a new Jordan video just dropped, right? That's what happened. I think that's what happened. Yeah, he's having a lot of those recently. Shocking, right? Like, I mean, he's trying to make money, I guess. But it's one of those. Yeah, he's. It's well, that was Doublemint gum right there. He was having one of those moments of where like you probably shouldn't be yapping, and yet he decides to. I don't know. I have zero interest in Hulk Hogan. You know, it's funny, like growing up with wrestling in all my years, never really was a Hulk Hogan fan to begin with. Like, sure, I can appreciate the heel turn into the NWO. Sure, that was okay. But that was about the time when I was like, what 90, 96? I want to say. That's about like the time when, you know, at least for my age, I was like, I was understanding how wrestling worked. You know, I mean, you already knew it was fake, but you started to, you understand the politics of wrestling and whatnot. So like you sort of learned a few things. But yeah, heel turn was good. You know, look how it's working out for John Cena, by the way. And Lothars, I don't want you to overwork yourself with doing double chats here. Actually, Lothars, if you could do me a solid, actually, could you use a channel points redeem? I want to see if my activity feed picks it up. Feel free to slap me. I want to see if it pops up, because I said it will. I said it that it should, but it's not popping up. So that's the one problem of this multi-chat, because I don't want to have like 18 chats up. That's another problem of doing this. Like, I don't want to have a separate YouTube chat, a separate.
Oh my God, he's pooing on us.
Oh, see that? Like, they work, but I don't see that you're redeeming them. That's the problem. Oh well. Yeah, and so like to save myself, a bunch of the real estate that's on here, I might just have to throw up a Twitch chat thing and call it a day, and it'll be all fine. But it really is. It's that's guaranteed real estate right there, right? The people pay big money for that. I could see why, like as a little kid though, you could be a fan of Hulk Hogan, right? Like essentially, before you knew it, as a little kid, before you knew like of the politicking that everything has been mentioned now, to as a kid, big strong guy, Hulk-like, if you will, and saying all the right things, and was cool to kids. It's sort of like nothing wrong with that type of thing. But and then when you're older, you realize like, oh, he's a racist. Somewhat. Did you say that before or after I'd started to cough? Gotta be one of those things. Oh, we're hanging on into the Paramina Rift, the fading veil. After, okay, well, it's getting there. The cough, I wish would go away. It's not, unfortunately. Let me go grab my beer before I forget about that. All right, there we go. Yeah, roll on into it, right? So there's a discussion I put up on the Discord. I don't know if anyone saw it. I'm sort of, I'm getting back into my schedule. But I do have a lot more time that I could give to streaming. And I was thinking about maybe doing some different streams. Not necessarily different streams, because it wouldn't be any different other than I know for sure I would probably get rid of the webcam. I've talked about this before. I see YouTube videos of this. I don't know how they work out well as say a live Twitch video, but I really think I can't get away from having commentary. I think that's one. I'm very much myself a stickler to like the whole point of a stream is the interaction between the viewer and the streamer. And I know it's fine, but like, yeah, no pants. Well, how do you know I'm not wearing pants? How do you know right now? I am wearing pants. I'm not some type of hobo. But still, it's one of those. It's just one of those things of where I'm like, the webcam makes it easy, that if the wife is home or if I want to do an evening stream, like it's not going to be that I'm overly going to be too loud type of thing or stuff like that. But it's the more of a casual take. And so I was sort of thinking about maybe doing one maybe tomorrow, maybe. I am off Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday's going to be probably a no-go because I play hockey. But Wednesday's sort of like the weird day that, outside of probably doing something during the day with my wife, it probably leaves the evening open a little bit. But it's got to be super casual, right? And I wouldn't play any of the games I'm currently playing right now. I've already sort of mentioned that, but I also wouldn't want to stray away from what I'm currently sort of playing. So, Biscuits and Wolfslayer sort of mentioned, I could play, Final Fantasy 14, non-story stuff, if I wanted to pick up a new class, give it a whirl, or do some dungeons. I still play Final Fantasy 14 off stream, I just don't play any story stuff. Monster Hunter, I don't have the new one. I liked it, but I'll be honest with you, I always found it's a great game to play with friends, and when I did, and playing with friends always changes everything. But maybe it's just me, and I don't think it's just me. I find Monster Hunter extremely slow. You know what I'm talking about, Mean Gene? Like they're like outside of like, what is it? Is it the glaive or something? And even then, like, to me, it's an overly complicated monster hunting game that doesn't need to be that complicated. Am I making sense here? Hey guys, am I going the right way? I'm going to Burr Oma's ass. This is the problem. I believe I've been in here, but did I go down there? Maybe, I don't know. I need like yeah, I need the world map. It doesn't suit. Oh, so what I'm gonna say is like it's not super complicated in the fact that like the hunts are straight to the point, and you know, beat up monster, skin monster, get his drops easy. It's not that part that's complicated. I know. It's just like, for me, there's no reason why that should have a combo system. There's no reason why I can't just go in and just mash X. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in every weapon that you think looks cool. Like I remember trying it with Monster Hunter World. You're like, I understand the concept that, oh, I'm swinging around a sword that's super large, 8 times the size of my body, and they've adapted that into, you know, why it takes so long to hit something. I find that super annoying. Like, just give me your everyday sword and shield where it's just like whack, 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 play out, you know, run off and when it's doing something and run back on in and jumping up on its head. Like, that part's cool, but I don't know. It's just, there's parts of it. Okay, it looks like we are going the right way. I'm gonna go through the village and through the jungle into the over that way. So I would assume when I look at this, I probably want to go down this way. That's gonna be my take. And to be fair, that's why I think it's like that. I have to let out a small black and white cat. Oh, you want it? Bring it. Here you go. And as much as I would like to actually play something like that, the last time I did play it, it was a game where I was on Discord with people and talking, and I very much, I know other people do that, and you know, I would never stream without having permission of other people being on a stream of thousands and thousands of people that view in, but there's already too much going on to begin with that it just overcomplicates it for my small little brain. That just makes it just too much, if that makes sense. So I was thinking that if I was going to stream something, I was going to start with like the first Final Fantasy of the Pixel remasters, because I assume it's not super long. I mean, I've been playing a little bit off stream and sort of realized like, ooh, I like this. I need to stream this because I like streaming the Final Fantasy, but I think it's monotonous enough that I think, like, you know, it could go without some commentary for a little bit. It's, you know, it's not some 300-hour experience. It's, you know, it's it's something that can be taken care of probably within 40 hours would be my guess. Maybe it gets us, you know, playing the Yakuza games back into that as well. There's obviously lots of options, so that's the way I look at it. So I'll spitball it, see where we get with it, and sort of. And do I owe you a slap? It never showed, and so I don't want to rip anybody off. You know, I always pay my debts. I am enjoying the multi-streaming. I do enjoy that it's, I don't know what happened before, like I said. I turned it on once and the encoding went crazy, and you know, maybe it was an OBS or a Stream Elements update from the plugin that realized, like, oh geez, like, you know, this is a little over the top, and they changed it, so maybe that was what I was going after. But it's all working, and you know, the chat works, and I don't know why I went to flee there for a minute. Now I'm glowing a little bit, so that's always good. So we'll see. We'll see. Like, my thing is, like, I don't want to just say I'm gonna do it, and then, like, you know, oh, like, I don't stick with it, and then it's something like that I just streamed for 1 or 2 days and was out of it. But, you know, it might not happen every day, or, you know, there might be days of where, you know, it's possible. Because, I mean, like, I was playing a lot of games on the weekend. But, you know, everyone was home, and, you know, it's hard with the little guy and you know, stuff to be doing and everything going on. That's I like to pay a certain amount of attention when I'm streaming. I mean, I like to give you guys all of the attention. That's why I generally stream when no one's home. To me, it's the greatest opportunity. But you know, I'm realizing, like, that those days are lower and lower each time, right? Like, you know, or nearly 10,000 gil out of that one. So I'm missing some opportunities that I would like to stream, and I'm sitting there thinking, like, you know, there's not that I probably would be streaming this way, but, you know, like, I am playing Trails in the Sky on my own a little bit. And I just finished the prologue. Like, just to replay it myself, I don't know if I'd stream that again with the remake coming out, but I was playing that till like 3 in the morning, for crying out loud. Like that, like I was just hooked. Like, it was ridiculous. You need to finish SC. What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, at this point, are you just waiting for the remake to come out and then just start fresh? And I have to assume the hope is that sells well enough that they're gonna remake the trilogy. Just playing a ton of different games, okay. Right, and then, you know, obviously you don't stream, but, you know, that adds a lot to you being able to you know, stream in bed or whatnot, which is huge, obviously. I never thought of that. Do you bring that thing into bed with you? Like a turkey sandwich, just right there? All the time, yeah. I think my wife would murder me if she already gets mad of, like, I don't know why she doesn't understand, but there are moments where I'm like, I'll hop into bed, like, I just want to watch like a TV show in bed before, like, I literally, like, crash. And, you know, she's like, you know, we have a TV in the living room, and I'm like, I know, but, like, I don't want to watch it in the living room. I want to just watch a show and then literally collapse in bed. But I see when I'm talking about, like, oh, I'm doing this at, like, I'm coming into bed at like 11 o'clock. She's been in bed for like maybe an hour or so sleeping, and I'm just crawling in there with a beer. Okay, all right, I'm not so much as a weirdo then, because we don't watch the same things, obviously. So it's also that. Ninja, welcome on in, buddy. They'll remake the entire Sky trilogy, or at least they plan to. I'll say wouldn't have marked it. No, very true. So I look forward to that. I do know, you know, as big fans of the Sky series. Well, I guess of the Trail series, I guess we could talk. I do know that's a big hiccup for a lot of people. You know, pay attention anything social media when a new game comes out, and it's always you know, where can I start the series? And a lot of people are always like, well, you know, like, you know, you could start it, you know, at the beginning, but you know, the sprite isometric thing is going to throw people off if they're only used to 3D games. So you know, then they tell them, okay, start at Cold Steel then, and then people start there, and then what happens is, you know, they like the series or they like the game, and then they're like, okay, well, I want to play, you know, I want to see how this story started. And it's like, well, here's your options. And then it was even worse when you had, I mean, they just redid Trails into Zero and Azure, and so, and you know, and that made it more difficult because those weren't really readily accessible except for maybe like over the PlayStation, PSP or something. So they did redo them, but that was a pain in the butt of, you know, well, here you gotta get this game. I mean, when I first played those, I'd buy them, I've said this before, on the Chinese Steam called Joico Land, and believe me, I was never so unsure of where my PayPal money was going to go after that, but you know, all was good. But does she want you to fall asleep in the living room? Come on, Jordan. I mean, probably. I've never actually had that happen. My wife, you know, like, I'm generally always here, but my TV is just slightly off to the left of me, so like, for me, when I want to watch stuff, I usually have like something on YouTube, maybe something, you know, a Twitch stream up, and then if no one's here, I'll have like the hockey game on TV, baseball, whatever, something. So I usually have like 3 things all going on at once. But yeah, one day, RJD, one day you will finally have time. You will finally have time for yourself. 5 gil. 31 gil. I mean, to be fair, I did pull like a yeah, there's nothing there. I did pull 9,000 gil out of another one, so why are these things glowy? Is there something special about them? There must be. I think looking at the Sky Trilogy is a way to... I think so too, but again, maybe I'm the one wrong. Like, again, so they remade the, like, you know, Azure and Zero. It's still sprite-based, but they threw in, like, the quality of life stuff to make them a little better. How you doing, Sparkles? Does that not just force your hand to, like, okay, well, now we have to remake those into 3D? Like, that's the way I look at it from a development point of view. But I also don't think, like, I don't want Trails to lose that charm either of, like, there is a charm to those old sprite-based games. You know, like, look at how Pixel Remasters is working, and look how, you know, Octopath Traveler works for people, and, you know, and the Dragon Quest or the Dragon Warrior HD remakes are making out. People still like the old school stuff, just turned up a notch, right? Just turned up a notch. You're trying to think of a way to illustrate your frustration with the Trail series. I found it with this game, Final Fantasy XII. It's part of the entire story of Ivalice. Do you feel like not playing Tactics, Vagrant Story, or the Tactics of Van games? So, RJD, that brings me to the perfect point of why I want to stream more games. I'm getting to the point where, just like you said, I need more days of the week to play more games that I'm interested in. And if they get played in the evenings with no webcam or whatnot, but still, like, you know, I'm thrown to it wanting to play, for sure. I didn't know Vagrant Story was sort of set in Ivalice. Is it a loosely based Final Fantasy game? I've never played it. That's right. He turns 42. He's the same age as WrestleMania. Where are you going anywhere special there, Miss Rainbow Sparkles? I gotta remind myself to message that man. 41. Oh, I was judging. I'm gonna message that man right now. Right now. If I could find his name. There he is. There he is, right there. I'm gonna say happy birthday WrestleMania boy. There we go. That ought to make sense, right? Sure. You don't have to play the other games to understand what's going on. No. Like, I meant just like, is it a good enough game to play if, like, are they all in some way, shape, or form connected? That's what I'm asking for. The good old Swiss chalet for dinner. Can't go wrong with that. Tell him to spoil himself and get a half chicken. Even though that, you know, that solid quarter chicken dinner just hits the spot every day, all day. All right, we're going down here. I want to explore, so we're going to explore. The best type of way to explore. Where? Okay, these things hit hard. Or a full chicken, you know. YT Cloud's turned into a big boy. I mean, you know, that's, you know, sometimes spoil yourself. Get a little pumpkin pie there in the end, sure. Can't eat that much. I am disappointed. I'm disappointed in you. Well, happy birthday, YT Cloud. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa, it's your birthday. You're very welcome. Here, have a slap. There you go. That's finally the payment that Lothar's was just so asking for. Wait, all the Swiss chalets closed again. Wait, what? When? When did they do this?
Oh, you stepped on my penis!
The best kind of penis. Stepped on penises. DJ, hello. How are you? Oh, yeah, two, and they closed down. Oh. I always thought, like, you know what? Swiss chalet is one of those Canadian traditions. Generally, I find the price is right, the food's good, the portion's good. I usually don't go there to, like, have a sit-down meal overly too often, but for sure it's always on the takeout menu. Always. Can't go wrong. Sometimes you get a little sensual with that, with a dipping sauce, right? Get a little emotional with it. They are tangentially connected. You see the patterns, and there are a couple of callbacks. It shares timeless and characters for consistency. It's not taking input. Oh, timelines. Okay. So I was gonna say, like, I know tactics. I want to play tactics. Tactics Advance. I think there's 2 tactics advanced games. You know, emulator's gonna have to run hardy for that one. But like, what's the story with Vagrant story? That's your first time your parents see Bella. Who's Bella? And what's Vagrant's story on? That's a PlayStation joint, isn't it? Original PlayStation? Yeah, that emulator's gonna start humming soon, I guess. It's gonna have to. Alright, so I wanted to come up here thinking that there would be something on this map. Oh, you know, this is the other thing I keep forgetting. There's a map for you, Jordan, you jackass. How do you keep getting it so wrong? It's a robotic waiter. Oh, I've seen those. They had one of those at East Side Mario's. They don't really utilize it outside of maybe for desserts. I never really, like, see it, like, utilized for, like, all the time. How long is it? I mean, I know the tactics game is a long game. And I also feel like, speaking of what we were talking about earlier, I also feel like Final Fantasy Tactics deserves a proper playthrough. Like, you know, full attention. Whereas maybe the Tactics Advanced games, maybe you could have me just streaming in the evening, maybe. As cat ears and Swiss uses a lot. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Nothing wrong with that. Wouldn't they all utilize Bella then? Isn't that a thing? Requires a lot of attention. Thankfully, I'm just the right streamer to give it, right? How's your day going so far there, RJD? Just busy. I haven't heard the Cheeto talk in a little bit in regards to, you know, tariffs or something. So it's like, I love how that's become a meme on social media. It's like, oh, he didn't threaten to annex us today. Today's a good day. Or, you know, he hasn't thrown another tariff on us today. It's a good day. I feel like one of us should be like, provoking more, maybe? I don't know. It's all garbage. There's a new steel and Therium on everyone as of, okay. Now, so it's, now is that the standard 25% one? I'm confused with all of them going on because I thought there's another one going on. Oh, yes, on April the 2nd. So, does that mean like the one, is that the one that goes up to 50%? Because I'm confused. I can't keep up with all of this, of course. Maybe that's the whole point though, is just to make it so fucking utterly confusing that by the time that, oh, here's a big boy. Okay, does someone want to get rid of the silence? Like, are we not doing this? Is this not what's happening? No one wants to get rid of silences? Why on earth is the analog not working? Did it always not work? And I'm the idiot? Don't answer that, chat. Don't answer that. Loot! Loot! Loot? Alright, silence. Echo herbs. No, I want to. Oh, I guess I gotta go to somebody to use it. Have I ever played Legend of Dragoon? I liked it, but I never finished it, and honestly couldn't really tell you too much about it right now, which is odd. Like, I remember it was cool to have a fighting system where, like, it had you know, a combo system where you were hitting different, you know, square, triangle, circle. That kept that combo system, you know, that kept that fighting system. That's sort of what it needed back in the day, you know, because RPGs were coming out a dime a dozen every 5 seconds. They were all exactly the same. They were all just like, hey, here, wait for your turn and then go. And this one added a little bit of spunk into it. So, that's another old one. With those games, I'd have to really look at the emulator, take a look at how to clean up the look of it, because some of those older games, they do look a little rough when you blow them on up to 1080p. No, I never played the Bouncer. That was the Square Enix fighting game, though, wasn't it? If I do remember. And did you ever play Driving Emotion Type S? I believe that was Square Enix's take on a racing game. I don't know why, but you know, they can be weird. Oh, god damn it. All right, get in here, guys. We're fighting a dinosaur. Your first PS2 game you ever played? That was the first PS2 game you ever played? Was the Bouncer? I mean, if I'm actually thinking like out loud though, I'm trying to think of like what really came out. Like, I could tell you because, like, I mean, I bought the PS2 at launch, so I think like the first PS2 game I probably played was either SSX or Smuggler's Run. Yeah, Auto Modelista. Everyone loved the look of it, and then then someone took a controller, and then you're like, oh, the cars handle like shit. And that was it. I should probably drink my coffee. It's been sitting here for fucking 40 minutes, for fuck's sakes. The Feywood. Is that the DQ tree? Where's Navi? Help us out. Another stream for iMod. Played Legend of Dragon last year. I didn't have PS1 back then, so I never got to play myself. The game could use a remake. Gameplay, for the most part, doesn't need too much adjustment in the script and training. So I was going to tell you, Ninja. I did have something. I relatively pay a lot of attention to the mod scene and stuff that's really going on with older games. And there was something. I'll have to look it up again because it's still being polished and finished. But there is sort of like it's not like a remake. It's one of those like fan remakes of where they're going in and redoing the art of everything and sort of making it sort of look a little bit better in present day. Like, you know, so it's a fan project. They're fixing some stuff up, making it look nice and pretty. So I was waiting on that because I'll have to add it back up to my toolbar because last time I checked it was quite some time since it had an update, unfortunately. But again, it's just like the fucking idiots. Is there a way to stop these clowns from doing this? Like just once? God damn it. Hello, people are dead now. Do you not have... Do you not have enough magic? Holy cow. I lost my train of thought there. There was a... There's a lot of stuff that's in going depending on what emulator you're using. Some of them want to get away from emulators. It is another one. Do I not have like any Phoenix Downs? I must not have any Phoenix Downs. That's probably why nobody is the float spell. That would probably be it. Vagrant Story is a more action RPG, more mature themes within a lot of crafting weapons. I haven't played it. Yeah, like, I mean, that's the thing. I would love to play those games. I really, really would. And so, you know, maybe we'll get there. Maybe we'll get there. That's the hope, anyways. Is this a little Mandragora? No, a deadly nightshade. Oh, dear God. How hard did that thing hit me? Oh dear God, what is happening? Oh dear God. No! Yeah, my gambit probably used them all. Am I not? Is this one of those things? Am I not going to the right area? No. Okay. Oh, these things hit so fucking hard.
No.
I'm hoping the autosave saved, like, right here.
No.
No point in me running away. Wow. Yeah, SSX Time Splitters and Smugglers on Time Splitters was the other one I was trying to think of that I'd got. Yeah. What a fucking day. What a fucking day. Alright. Yeah, that looks about right. Baywood, that was new. So I am overly concerned about what on earth are we supposed to do here? These things hit fucking hard. And like I said, like it seems like it's the direction I want to go. Got mine that Christmas. Got Street Fighter, Orphan, and Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, that you know, back in the day when the PlayStation 2s were backwards compatible. Right out of the box. Beautiful. Ooh. It looks like I took a wrong turn. We're almost going to want to go back to the jungle and go to the Paramina Rift. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Street Fighter and Orphan for SmackDown. What on earth is Orphan? So now, like, where would we? I guess straight up there, I guess. Oh, are you kidding me? It's one of those things where, like, I was there and I basically... Oh, me. Oh, well. We'll get there. Luckily, you know, when you do play in with something like this, the game is, you know, allows you to... We can speed stuff up. Please heal me. God damn it! You are having a rough go here. Yeah, I really think I really think having the no Phoenix Downs there is really... Yeah, it was an RPG type game based off of an anime. Never heard of it in my life. Oh my god, can you... Larsa, you are so... We gotta take a look at the gambits here. What on earth is happening? Like, we made it here relatively fine, I would say. Relatively fine. What's going on? Wait, like, somebody just heal is really all I'm asking for. Holy guacamole. The poor woman, she has no time to do anything. There, get some people in here doing some damage, for crying out loud. If only I could get rid of that stupid kid Larsa who's silenced all fucking day. Jeez Louise. All right. Yeah. Let's click on his Bosch. Yeah. Like, yeah. So no. Yeah. Well, like, but I'm trying to figure out, like, why. Like. Yeah. What made it so crazy? All right. And the thing is, like, I don't want to be adding in something that's like gonna make my life even more fucking difficult. Like, the last thing I want is to be using all my echo and stuff and stuff like that. Like, that's gonna be terrible. Cena getting booed out of the building, but isn't that what he wants? At least that's what I thought. Yeah, some echo herbs. All right, let's. I have no one to blame on that one but myself. Literally, I have no one to blame but myself. Like, what am I doing here? Oh my god, I'm just getting nailed here with literally everything. Like, fuck me.
At your best.
What is happening here? I literally came here perfectly fine, and I'm being murdered. Like, every 5 fucking seconds. Like, how did this happen? GTA Online, really? I'm moderately excited for GTA 6, whenever the hell that decides to come out. I have got to be missing something here. Did I stumble into an area that is a little too difficult for me or something? I mean, first of all, I guess I'm looking at this. I was... Where was this? Because I didn't... Okay. Oh, okay. So that's the start. Oh, so all right. But see, now the problem is I went through all of that crap. And leveled up a little bit. Am I not wearing armor? Don't start. Don't even start, because this is... Maybe? I might have ventured too close to the sun. All right, so I want to go back up there. We made it here fine. I need to figure out what on earth. Let's take a look at some shit here. Like, what on earth is happening with my characters here? Like, what's the problem? Like, we beat that dinosaur before. What happened? What has happened? Let's take a look at the optimal stuff. Let's get this all figured out. Everyone's got the best gear. I mean, we have a lot of we do have a lot of license points. So what do you think the gambit is that sort of missing? Oh, well, that's an... I mean, again, that's sort of what I was saying though before. I don't want to have that on because you're just going to use all of my echo herbs. Right? Although I could maybe just buy more echo herbs. Do I have like any ally silenced? Is there really no ally status silenced? There it is, right there. Okay. And Asuna was the other thing you were going on about, right? That's probably gonna be a white mage thing. Doesn't look like she has it, but maybe we can learn it. Maybe we can learn it. All right, let's take a look at licenses for now. She's got a lot of points. Yeah, we probably obviously as many as you have characters. Yes. Oh, see, that was the thing I was gonna do before. I was gonna look at the second board. This is probably where we're really starting to get hurt by the fact of like open up another board here, Jordan. This is hurting us. Yeah, where would you be learning more magic? All right. Oh, there. Oh, but and then we have to fucking buy it. And we'd have to fucking buy it. All right. This does fix a lot of things. Someone remind me when I'm done streaming today. It's not anytime soon. I can go a little bit longer today. But remind me to go through this, or at least, you know, I can send myself a fucking note to do this off stream tomorrow or something, because this is ridiculous. All right. Yeah, and then you know, there's a complete other thing of just like, you need health, man. More health is going to be helpful. I could have sworn I got another thing with him. I guess not. I guess not. What are you learning over here? Focus. Yeah, I mean, that sounds great. Okay. Yeah, these are, yeah. Not that he uses too many ethers, but yeah, look, yeah, okay. I'm probably really hurting on several things here of, you know, just the armor isn't there. What do we do? What are we doing here, folks? What are we doing? I know he doesn't use overly too much magic, but all right, Fran. Yours and mine. Potions! I mean, sure, it's probably gonna help us. Okay, yep, Remy's doing more work here. Oh, this is like her archer stuff, okay. Yeah, first aid. Probably lots of things could be helpful. You already have Libra. What do you do with, like, my OCD kicks in of like thinking like, oh, like, do I want to be doing things that I already have multiple things to, or should I not be wasting my points on those things? Because then I look at this and like, he doesn't really even have too many points to be wasting it. Getting remedy lore also expands with status ailments you can cure with them. I don't usually get more than 1 or 2 on a character. Yeah, that's There's lots of stuff that Jordan should be doing that we're not doing. Oh god, yeah. Lots of stuff Jordan should be doing. Alright. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Probably have a little bit more to work with. No. Oh god. I was just like, oh, can I save? Like, no, Jordan, you can't. There's no saving here, Jordan. I feel like you need a couple of hard hitters. Alright, let's get in here. There we go. Having Libra 3 on or more is okay if you've changed your party. Oh, yes, there's that too. Yeah, thinking about that, of course. Yeah, I don't want to waste all these levels that we've accomplished here, if that makes sense. So if we can sort of make our way back up north to go where we were going, things would probably be a little bit better. Looks like the Emperor is fighting these things. And I know, like, you know, there's always the option to run, but I'm not really much of a runner. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Hey, can we just kill, like, literally, like, we're working on something there that's literally, oh, jeez. This is where it can get really silly. Yes, like I feel like that's my thing. Like you gotta start paying a little bit of attention to it yourself, if no one else is doing it. So like that way, like, you know, we're at least, you know, we're jumping on it. How are, like, obviously these things are hitting people and just making them like, oh. It's ridiculous. Oh, Larsa's stoned. God. I'm always helpful for anything help wise I could get there. RG, always appreciate it. But I think we'll be okay for now. I think I'll be okay for now. Just sometimes like things get overwhelming and you're like, what the hell? Like you think you're going on to something, you know, relatively well and doesn't. You get overwhelmed by like 8 enemies. Like how does this happen? Like we just walked in here. Come on. Like is this just bad RNG? Like it's gotta be. So yeah, you want to get the what is it, the Hellhound? It looks like there's 3 of them. Or did we kill the?
At your best.
Dead before I even realized what was going on. Dead before I even realized what was going on. Like what? How on earth did I get down to that area with no problem whatsoever? But now making my way back up to get out of here is just like, no way, man. Like, no way. Like I don't understand. So, okay, like the glowing things, right? You wanna get those things out of here. And I think part of the problem was like, there was too many of them. Don't stay, like, sort of a little bit of the problems you realize with stuff like this. It is very MMO. No, don't. No, what? No. I wish some mists literally. Is there any like that do more than one foe? Like there can't be, right? Like that's overkill, using a quickening here, right? Just, you know, relatively pay attention. At least get something killed here. My God. Yeah, we got things blind. Like, what's going on? Come on now. Come on. It's literally dead. There you go. You gotta level up. How come no one is getting Ash up? Like what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Do we have to swap? Oh, probably. Yeah, make everyone target only the part. Okay, that I think that's another thing that's really hurting here is obviously we don't have that rocking right now. All right, we're gonna Van, the Bosch. So why are we getting up Ash? Like get Ash up here. Like fuck me. Like, no, you're gonna fix blind and slow and everything. Yeah, like I'm trying to, like, why isn't Fran using rays? Alright, let's get the fuck out of there so we're not gonna hit it. Okay, let's get back to, Gambits. Okay, so that's a problem, right? The foe HP 100%, that's a problem, right? And probably the foe nearest visible probably isn't helping. Although if he's the oh, so what you're saying, everyone else is probably set correctly. Oh no, they're not. Foe nearest visible. Oh, everyone's just. So I gotta change this to party leader's target. Party leader's target. Party leader's target. Party leader's target. Jesus Christ. I feel like I don't need you running off. Party leader's target. Party leader's target. Jesus Christ. Alright, that's fine. Party leader's target, nearest visible. I feel like that's another... Stop doing that, please. Alright, so now they should always just... Well, no, I guess now... Did I ever even switch off from Van? So what could I change that to so that he's... I do like steel. Should I just shut it off? Or is there another thing I could change that to so that he's not running around willy-nilly? Do the steel manually. Alright. Certainly hope so. These people being slept does not help. Like, I know that they just wake up on their own, but like, come on. It does go away, right? Come on. Come on. There we go. And obviously, probably the closer we get to that other area, we'll be okay. All right. Things will be okay. Yeah, there isn't a first action steal, unfortunately. Yeah, that's okay. This is already helping immensely from our problem. Alright, so we're going on over here. Okay, so the problem was we wasted about an hour of just going literally the wrong way. It happens, but you can certainly tell. I should have sort of picked up on that. Like, obviously, when we went to that weird village, like, obviously, like, the enemies were way higher level. I was like, something's wrong here. Like, I know me Final Fantasy. I mean, I know me Japanese RPG games. I mean, unless I miss somewhere grinding, I mean, usually when you're somewhere you're not supposed to be, you get whacked really good. And obviously that was what was happening. So obviously now we're back on we're right back on track of the hoe train, I think, and we're gonna get back to what we're needing. Do that. So yeah, we're heading back over there. Well, everything is gonna make sense now, folks. I guarantee that. Okay, I guarantee that. Let's save the game. We did get some levels. You know, there's that. It's great. Oh. Helps if I travel, you know, the right way. So yeah, like essentially what we're sounding like is there are options of games to play. If I want to sort of take off with this new, like, streaming some games during the evenings or during my off days of just super casual, which is sort of what I'm hoping and after, right? So. Of course, you would attack something down here. Yeah, things are looking a lot better now. Like, we're fighting enemies properly. We're not using up all of our MP, you know, all of our items. In all honesty, I could probably turn back on that gambit for steel, but I don't want to get lost in that shuffle. Come on. Come on, Larsa. There you go. What I wouldn't give to be able to get rid of You being dopey. Because the stealing certainly helps with the, getting money. I was like, why can't I do anything? And it's like, oh, it's because he's napping. Holy fuck, what are you people? Oh, so I just realized the problem here. If you are napped, everyone else just does fuck all. So we gotta fix that. Can't have that happen. So that was an interesting thing. If I put another attack thing, like nearest visible for something like that underneath, if Van is asleep, then they would attack something, essentially. If I think I'm reading that correctly. Oh, God. Another option, don't know how effective it could be, but you could always try to steal an enemy HP like 70% or 60%, then you're focused on one enemy at a time, still don't lose your... Right. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what happened, though, right? Was getting, getting overly attached. So again, yeah, nearest visible. Just your everyday basic bitch attack. And again, so if the party leader, I'm assuming if the party leader's target, if he's asleep and not having one, it should go to that one. Should. That's the hope. So I'm gonna turn that back on. Yeah, it'd be on fire. I love how open this is. But at the same time, like, it's terrifying. Of, like, if you just lose focus for a fucking second, how terrible it goes. Use an item that cures sleep. Probably. Good call. Do I have that? Probably. I really need to get Asuna. Because you're gonna go through those Prince's Kiss. I mean, I'm sure they're not expensive. And as soon as I sort of get to a moment where I can like buy 100 of them, we're fine. But right now, like, you can go through 18 real quick. Right? And I don't want to use remedies. Those are like get out of jail free cards type of thing. And put that all the way up at the top, right? But as long as I have, I don't want multiple people. I think that's the other problem. Is having multiple people use something. So, so if I put that all, right there, then Balthier is the only one going to be using it. Hopefully he doesn't go and have a nap, but at least somebody is doing something, right? Same for her. It's if someone is that, let's take care of it. Yeah, we have to buy Asuna. That's for damn sure. Yep, she's looking good. Looking good. Yeah, just see if maybe there's another foe. Like there might be. Not at the moment. So we're gonna have to look at a foe underneath to be getting that back. Alright, continue on. Good talk, people. Good talk. Look at that. He's still attacking, so it worked. This sleep is annoying, though. Oh, other problem. Jordan, when you put something on for people and you want them to use it, make sure they're in the group. Make sure they're in the group, you idiot. I'm sitting here like, why aren't we doing anything? I just fixed all this crap. Like, what's going on? What is going on? Oh, embarrassing moments. I can't believe I was here. We were ready to roll. And all I had to do was go straight. But when I was dicking around on stream or whatever it was I was doing, I was faced this way, thinking like, oh, that's the way I'm going, when this was the way we wanted to go the entire time. I am so fucking embarrassed. Well, you know, I hope everyone enjoyed a grind session. You know, sometimes you go to the ballet, and you've got to pay a lot of money for that, right? So I just want to see you struggle mightily. No tilting allowed. The ballet? Isn't that the bear driving the car? Yes. You've heard of a strip joint referred to as the ballet, right, Cloud? Oh, that guy's friendly. I was like, why aren't we hitting this man? We assumed his gender. We're gonna get in trouble for that, I think. Alright, so that leads somewhere. I don't know if this is where we want to go or not. There is a lot of other places to explore. Let's see where this takes us. Okay. Is that how about some clothes, people? Then you'll be okay.
Empires parade down city streets while refugees walk barefoot through the snow.
And so I sue for peace, to stop short war and ease their suffering. My father will choose peace.
Will he now? You sound sure of yourself. You can never know another, even your father.
Don't take it the wrong way.
We talk about refugees walking barefoot in the snow. There's Van, no shirt on. We'll be all right. The nipples so erect that they come out to here.
The crisis would not end were I gone. The Senate hates the very fact that House Solidor exists.
Of course, she has fur,
By
right?
necessity, we must find reason to silence them.
Necessity?
What do you call P. Diddy fighting an immigrant?
Necessity.
What do you call
Does
P.
that
Diddy
word
fighting an immigrant?
free you, I wonder. You show
Friday night?
hesitation to solve matters with
Alien
blood.
versus Predator. That's a good one.
The sword
Friday
of
night's
House
also another
Solidor
good one
cannot
from
be left to
RJD.
rust in doubt. It was you, Excellency, who tempered that sword.
Is this your idea of vengeance?
It is my idea of necessity.
That's cold. I'm gonna have to heat that thing up.
If we do not act now, it is not only our future you imperil.
So, you would dirty your hands to keep his clean.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
My hands are stained with blood. I see little reason to stay them
And-
now.
Is that Lars's brother? Dad?
So they are. And so House Solidor lives on.
mom? Alright, I'm just gonna warm up my coffee. It's ridiculous. Oh. Ow, now the mug is hot. Larsus's brother, Vane, and his father, the Emperor. Okay. So those guys were all related? So the guy that was talking to the old man, that's Larsus's brother, Vane. And the Emperor, therefore, is also Larsus's dad. They're just letting a small kid run around with a bunch of hooligans? I guess. This isn't going to not bite us in the vein. You know him. He's the guy in charge of Dalmask. Yes. I remember him coming like very early on in the stream of having a moment. I think, was it Van he had a little chat with, I think? Somebody. I feel like we did like a Reen head pat on somebody. I think that's what happened. This guy's straight from Dark Souls? Are you kidding me? You know, I wanna fight every urge to not turn that on. Just gotta stay focused. Just gotta stay focused, Jordan. Lars has a free reign and little brother usually has in medieval setting. Okay, because he's forgotten about or something, right? It's the middle child syndrome or something. A file of Nukai sand. Whatever that means, sure. There's so much to explore, but so they know of him, but they're not too worried about Larsa. It's essentially the take I'm getting from that. The problem is, like, if it wasn't like a one, if the fact that he fails on ooh, I feel like I want to explore a little bit more. Yeah, definitely explore a little bit. Yeah, if I sort of had like a thing of like in Final Fantasy IX with the Memoria project of being able to just set steel to 100%, if you could do that, everything would be okay. Really helpful for Zidane. Not very helpful for a guy who's trying to steal things. But it's like, so does Vane know that like Larsa is like out hanging out with these delinquents? really breaking the bank here. Like every time I think of like, oh, like I want to explore a little bit more. Ooh, a high potion. God, there's... I feel like I could probably wrap back around. I just don't know where that's gonna wrap around to know where we have to go. Oh, I do love a little save spot. You know what I would love though? A guy to buy some items from. It's never expressly told, but I think Vane knows exactly what's going on. In fact, one could even say he's manipulating all of it, but that's conjecture and more of a theory. Okay. That's a good theory, though. That's a good Austin theory right there. Cloud, you still here? What on earth, or DJ, you talk wrestling. What on earth happened to Jey Uso's spear there on Austin Theory? He's sort of looking, you know, Jey Uso's looking a little sloppy ever since his Royal Rumble win. You know what would be a hilarious joke? Is that Jey Uso comes out to WrestleMania. He has this big WrestleMania entrance moment. And he loses to Gunther in 10 seconds. Just super clean, middle of the ring. Just like, you know, Bill Goldberg type of thing of just like fucking done. It'd be hilarious. He ain't losing? I'll tell you, like I don't disagree that the WWE doesn't do things of like, you know, based on merch and based on how well someone's doing on say TV. But of the few things and clips that I've seen of Jey Uso lately, he's looking rough. He's looking rough. Does silence ever go away? Yeah, I went over a silencer. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, someone, only Fran has Libra. So, Fran, get back on in here. What are you doing? Now she's gonna have to waste all of her life with echo herbs on everybody. There you go. He's fine? I don't know about that. He doesn't look fine. That's the problem. I'm sure. I mean, oh, won't this eventually wrap up? Wrap up at the top? No. I'm so afraid of going into an area that I don't want to. Ivalice is huge. It's amazing. The fact that appears. Oh my God, there's lots of. No wonder I'm stumbling on in wondering what on earth are these happening. These things here. Jeez Louise, there's traps everywhere. Oh my God, I was just stumbling. I was just stumbling around. That's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for myself, RJD. All right, let's wrap back up there. Yeah, it can be more so than I ever thought. All right, let's go up this way. Getting some levels, which is nice. Oh my God, this place is littered with traps. Yeah, even if, like, I you know, I sort of would kill for a, an orange crystal so that we could maybe even teleport back to, Robin Astra. Get things rocking, but, you know, once we're, like I said, once we're, like, so, wait, are you just literally walking around, like, with float on? Is that, like, essentially the deal? There should be a teleport crystal in a mount. There, I believe there was one. Yes, I believe there was one. Yeah. See, this is sort of a bit of the problem of that occurs of when you miss steals, like, and then there's another enemy that comes in. You know, he Van's a one-track mind, and he's like, oh, let's go over there, maybe try that. Okay, so that wraps up over there, that looks like. Okay. Once you have it, I pretty much have everyone just float 24/7. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I'm happy to see people getting levels. I feel bad for Gunther. He's been dealing with a back injury from carrying Juosa's storyline. I'm just not feeling like I see the hype of the Jey Uso, but it's unfortunately one of those deals where the wrestling is not backing it up, and it's not making good sense of it, unfortunately. I would take a Gunther championship more than a Brock Lesnar championship. I really put them together sort of as the same thing, and the only advantage that Brock Lesnar had was that he was a Paul Heyman guy. And generally you could put Paul Heyman with anybody. Generally they do that when someone can't talk. But Gunther can talk a little bit, and of course Jey Uso is decent on the mic, but like I said, it's always like, I always feel like there's that holy trinity of that you have to be able to do, and it's very, very rare for a wrestler to have everything, right? Like usually you have, like, they're great on the mic, and, you know, I'm trying to think of what else to think, like, you know, good in-ring skills, but maybe they're you know, maybe they're shit wrestling. I don't know how that would make it, but, you know, like, it's very rare for someone to be good on the mic, a good wrestler, and you know, and still be over with the fans in some way, shape, or form. It's rare that you get all three of them, right? And you know, obviously as a company, that's what WWE's got to take advantage of. Like that's currently Cody Rhodes. So this is sort of like what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying is, like, do you really need two face champions that are exactly the same? And I'm not really saying that, like, Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes are exactly the same, but sort of they are. It's not really the way I would go. You watch old clips from WWE from time to time, but I haven't got it much attention in years. YouTube, WWE has just added something called the WWE Vault, which is awesome. Also, there's a WCW channel that I love seeing. That they just put a lot of old stuff on there, probably stuff, you know, we all grew up with back in the day, and it's great to see. But I do also keep up with the current product, relatively speaking. Having everything on Netflix is huge now for me in Canada. It's so much more of an accessible watch than it previously was. So that's what's really good about it. Basically, I would think in good ring storytelling and be yes, yes. And I think, and like sort of like as part of that holy trinity, Jey Uso is unable to look good while doing it. I think that's my argument on that. But if you were to have another heel world heavyweight champion, DJ, then who would it be? So you're like everyone else saying he's a tag team wrestler, he's a singles wrestler. I didn't say that, but I will say this. Jey Uso is far better as part of a tag team than he is as a singles wrestler. I agree with Lothar's. I think he's terrible at it. It's sort of the thing of with like, I'll bring this to AEW. Take the Young Bucks, for example. Both of them are fantastic wrestlers. But as a singles wrestler, when they once in a while have to do that, if one of them is injured, you can tell that they just, like you can start to see the highlight of the mistakes that happen, obviously, right? And that's the thing that's sort of happening with Jey Uso. I'm not gonna lie, I saw some clips of where people are saying like, look, the enjoyment of winning the Royal Rumble maybe has gotten a little bit better of Jey Uso. He's got a little bit of a muffin top rocking. Maybe he's hitting the sauce. Maybe he's enjoying a little bit too much chicken. I don't know, but it's just one of those things of where, I think it can certainly go that way. And when you're part of a tag team, some of these things get hidden. I mean, call me whatever you want. I don't fucking care. I don't look at myself as a hater. I mean, I never actually once said I hate Jey Uso. I think, quite frankly, I'm speaking facts, and it's hard for some people to accept that. Maybe, I don't know, but I think Lothar's nailed it too. Like, yeah, the Young Bucks are terrible in anything other than as a tag team, and thank God they noticed that, right? That's why they're going to be like 20-time champions of winning a belt, right? But I love the yeeting. I love how hyped the crowd gets for him. But when a spotlight is put on someone like it is with Jey Uso, it makes you take a step back and really go like, oh, maybe we're missing a couple things about this guy. I mean, I'll give you an example, DJ. Not that this applies to Jey Uso, but take a look at Jade Cargill. I think she's a fucking terrible wrestler. A terrible fucking wrestler. She was terrible in AEW, and she's slightly better in WWE. The whole storyline of her being gone and then showing up at the Elimination Chamber was purely because she had to still get worked on to make it work. She looks awkward. Another example of good tag team and single wrestlers. Yeah. And look, exactly. DJ, Lothar's isn't hating on anybody. He's talking about good singles wrestlers that have come from tag teams. Matt Hardy, fucking terrible. Jeff Hardy, much better as a singles wrestler. But you know what? Matt Hardy and Jey Uso, very similar. You want to know why? Look at Matt Hardy on his run in TNA with the delete stuff. Is Matt Hardy the greatest wrestler? God, no. Fucking terrible. But they were able to run with it because he had he grew the crowd. He had a gimmick, just like Jey Uso in the Yeet. But when push comes to shove and everyone gets sick of the delete or everyone gets sick of the yeet, he'll be put back in and everything will be back to normal, right? I think just taking a look every once in a while. Try not to have the tunnel vision. I mean, look at fucking Cody Rhodes, for Christ's sakes. Remember dashing Cody Rhodes? Fucking terrible. It's the same fucking person. The guy got a fucking neck tattoo and went to Japan for a couple of years and all of a sudden, A-okay? Stardust! Cody Rhodes was hissing at people for quite a few times in his wrestling career. His Grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, watches over all of Mount Bur-Almasas, land closest to the gods. Can you not feel your soul's burdens lifted? No, actually, I'm not feeling that right now. I certainly hope that he can prove everyone wrong. What I think what they did with Jey Uso is they took someone that is super hot. He's got a great thing with the crowd. And Triple H went to Jey Uso and they told him, this is your moment, kid. Run with it. Show us you belong. And my argument to that is, he is currently not showing us that he can run with it. You botched a spear on Theory to end the match. These things are getting highlighted. Can they be fixed up before WrestleMania? Sure. Has that changed plans of whether or not he was going to win it anyways? Of like, oh, we're just going to run with Jey Uso, have him run a 6-month championship and go with it? Sure. Maybe he's losing it. I don't know. He still's got the crowd yeeting. Like you said, Cloud was there yeeting with the rest of the thousands of people at Elimination Chamber. But all this gets put into the political side of the wrestling, and whether or not it's something that makes Triple H and company take a step back and go, is this who we want as champion? I don't know. I don't work at WWE. I am not in the booking department. I certainly hope for everyone that, it's a good show. That's all I want. I got my favorites. I'm not gonna lie. But when it comes to the overall end of it, much like with baseball, with hockey, and with wrestling, in the end, all I want to see is good wrestling. I don't care who it is. I just want to see good wrestling. I just want to see a good hockey game. I just want to see a good baseball game, regardless of the teams, regardless of the individuals involved. You put a smile on my face, I'm happy. That's it. It's that simple. And if Jey Uso winning that title puts a smile on my face because he put on a hell of a show, good for him. He won me over. He gets it. And that's all that matters, really, in the end, to break it down. All right, and each person has their own thing, right? I would love to see Cena win to set the record, but it's not gonna kill me if Cody beats him. It's gonna be a good show. Two greats. This mountain may be protected by the Kiltias, but you should venture on into a Paramina Rift. Visco prepared. Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay. You have some things here. DJ, again, to get back onto the political side of things, and WWE is sort of noticing this with Hulk Hogan, right? And him getting booed in places because of him being a piece of shit in his personal life. John Cena's done no wrong, professionally speaking, and in his personal life. Guy's playing a hell of a storyline right now. Or, you know, everyone wanted him to go heel years ago. He's finally getting the opportunity. He's getting to run with it. You currently have a relative jackass that currently holds the most titles overall for your company, right? It's Ric Flair, right? I don't think I'm getting that wrong. I think if the company is looking at something of Ric Flair's getting a lot of bad heat lately by just being Ric Flair a little too much. If they don't want to mention Ric Flair's name anymore, outside of like John Cena surpassing Ric Flair for most title championships, it goes over. Like, look, just as my example of this. Look at when CM Punk had the longest reign of holding the championship. I mean, now he left on negative terms. Of course, you know, that doesn't matter. He's back. But look how they did not want to even mention that guy's name. If he had never come back to wrestling, they would have never meant, you know, it was important to them to have someone beat that. Roman Reigns, you know, whatever, long beat it. Brock Lesnar, it doesn't matter. But that's the type of stuff that you have to think of as the overall arching political theater of wrestling that sometimes gets forgotten about. And if they just are thinking like, maybe we just don't want, you know, John Cena might be our guy to be the 17th guy. That's our man. You know, I don't know. Maybe when John Cena turns 80, does he become a racist? I don't know, but I don't think so. He could. He certainly could. But also, it's John Cena's final WrestleMania moment. Not that he hasn't had a lot of WrestleMania moments, but that, you know, both could happen. I think Cena is actually going to be a guy that actually retires. I actually think he will retire. Ooh. Immune to confuse. We need to buy some things here. Yeah, like that would work just as well there, DJ. Of course. Immune to silence. Okay. We need to throw some of these things on. Yeah, obviously. High potions, we got lots of those, lots of sand. Okay. Here's where we gotta buy some stuff. What did I say? Yeah. Oh god, that almost do I just go over the top with this stuff? Do I just buy a bunch of Princess Kisses? Sure. They're relatively cheap. Got enough of those things. Potions, they really don't add up enough to where we're eating. Okay. We don't have Soul Eater? Really? Or Traveler? Okay. I'll buy these things. I could have sworn I bought Horology long ago. Oh god, here it is. Yeah, Kiriga. Lazara. There goes all of Jordan's money. There's Asuna. We needed that. Just buy it all. Stona. Ira. Bleed. There we go. Alright, now let's sell some stuff. Loot. No, don't sell those, but... What do you think the favor is, DJ? Like you just spitballing. What do you think it is? Surely you've got a theory. You have no idea? Nothing just rolling around in your head? And DJ, I just want to say, I hope you don't ever take any of us talking and spitballing about wrestling ever the wrong way. I love that we are all so passionate about things that we love and like, that we can all have a really healthy conversation about it. And sure, sometimes it looks like from the outside it might be getting a little ugly, but you know what? In the end, we all just, like I said, we all just want to see a good show, and we're all cool about it, right? We all can respect each other's opinions, and I think that's what I really like to see, relatively speaking. So it's you know, don't ever sweat it. I get emotional about stuff too, all the time. I really do. Ooh, some smelling salts and a pole. A Judy Bagwell on a pole match. I got a feeling Stone Cold is going to do something at Mania. They're going to pay him enough money to do something? You think so? You don't have the look of a pilgrim nor a starving refugee, but you have money. So go on and buy something. Okay, you have some weapons that we probably need to spend some time. Your guess is something to do with championship match, maybe next year's WrestleMania? I mean, these are upgrades. But nobody's got the license. Well, there's a flame tongue. If I throw that on at least one of yous. He's already been announced at WWE World to sign autographs as well. Okay. This is gonna take a lot more. Like there's a lot of. We're gonna have to look at the licenses of everybody and just see, you know, whereabouts are we looking for points here. Okay, so you could get a new upgrade. That's probably where we're gonna have to start looking at some weapons. Yeah, don't forget about that. Sounds like Assassin's Creed Shadow is kind of a rejuvenation for the series, so that would be good. These people will call me, just don't know that I'm busy with Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, what they don't know there, hey DJ. What am I looking for? I'm just looking at weapons. Essentially, we just opened up a few things. You need to tell her you are busy with Jordan. Yeah. I mean, Lothars, I assume that's what you're telling people, right? It's just that you're busy, right? You know, don't you understand what's going on? Get jiggy with it or something. Yeah, do you know who I'm talking to? Yeah. I got the guy. You know, the guy, streamer. Yeah, I'm Jordan. You ever looked him up once in a while? No? Well, you should. And then when you say no, I'm like, Jordan, oh, sorry for disturbing you. Right, I've always said this to Miss Biscuits, and if you ever need me to just, to be your boss, for a day or two or something, you know, just say, like, I am super up high, right? Like, I'm the guy. Like, wait, you never heard of Jordan? Oh, he's at HQ. Like, and they're confused for a little bit. They don't really know because they don't want to say something out of turn, perhaps. And, you know, and then you can really sell it even further and go like, well, I mean, you know, he's a pretty busy guy. Do you really think we should bother him with this small stuff? And, you know, that's when you really know you've won. So if you need to get a bar mitzvah or a day off or something here and there, or anything, you know, I think we can hook you up. Type of deal. I think we can certainly do that. So I felt like I had. So now I think did I unlock Fyra and whatnot? I don't know. Do we have to turn that on? I don't fucking know. All right, get into the optimize again. See if we're rocking the best stuff. All right. Xenoblade is downloaded, but not going to play it right away. What? Oh, the X one? Is that the right one? Many are the fiends that lurk in the crags of Paramina, but of them the elementals appearing during heavy snows are the most dangerous. Okay, so don't go there. Oh, Gertie, do you have a map or something to buy? Oh, a stable. I don't. It's $600 for a chocobo. Are you high? I thought they didn't do the vouchers anymore. Or was that the points? Maybe it's the points I'm thinking of. I would love to buy a map. I'm playing a documentary right now named Doom. It's what happens when we travel to the States at the moment. Yeah, we're talking a little bit about this yesterday. I'm a little, I'm hoping things are sort of fixed up for next year, but I am currently relatively, I'm not gonna lie, I am relatively a little unsure of travel to the United States of America at the moment. It's, you know, there's some crazy shit going on down there. What happened to all the snow? It's all just gone now. These people are. I understand why they're walking barefoot. It didn't matter to them, right? Vouchers are only for Switch 1 games. They'll probably introduce Switch 2 vouchers. Oh, okay. That's where they keep the poo. How big was Xenoblade? Do you have like an SD card on your Switch, or are you still rocking just like, what is it, a 32 gigabyte internal hard drive? So I always like to, like, you know, at least the Switch stuff didn't download stuff to your system. You know, cartridges still run fast enough that, you know, you can run off them. And 14 gigabytes, Jesus Christ. I mean, I know as a PC, or, you know, obviously, you know, that's sort of irrelevant. I got games that are 200 gigabytes and whatnot, so. And what's this thing? No, nothing. Just some floating thing. So you barely have to delete. Yeah, and I assume Nintendo is smart, just like any other company. As long as you've purchased the game, all is okay. Like, you can delete it, and then it's still on your account. So when you want to play it again, all you have to do is re-download it, as long as you have the space. I think that's pretty standard nowadays for a game company. I gotta say, I like the little music that's playing here at the temple grounds. Yeah, I assume that with the Switch 2 being backwards compatible, I assume that there's an SD card slot for it to just slide on into, obviously. I always read about those things, RJD, like what always suffered on the cartridges, which I don't know how they fix it on the Switch. Maybe just technology, obviously, at the time is much better. But I always heard that, like, it was the music that always suffered on Super Nintendo stuff. That was hence why, like, you know, back when Sony and Nintendo were trying to work together and make that product, or whatever, you know, to push Nintendo into making CDs, because you could have much better music, you could have CGI video without eating a bunch of space on your cartridge. And obviously we know how that worked out. That's how we got the PlayStation. Wasn't there like one of those to buy on eBay like a few years ago? Like, isn't there like 2 of those in the world? I can't remember what they're called. Was it a Wonder Boy? No, that sounds like that's something. Like, there's like legit Sony and Nintendo made like that console, like in development mode, and I want to say like it sold for like $3 million or something. Oh, $350K, maybe that was it. Oh, an offer for $1 million declined it and sold it for $350. Yeah, how dare they? I don't think it works at all. Like, obviously, because there's nothing for it, so there might be like a dev kit that works with it in some way, shape, or manner, but it would. I wonder what type of world we would be in if there would just be just like Sony with Nintendo. Do you think like at a time like they would have just had disagreements and eventually they would be like, oh, okay, no, like it's time we separate each other? It's called the Nintendo PlayStation. That's a good name for it, actually. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I apologize for pausing it on that old guy's face, but oh, we'll grab that. All right, I'm back. Thank you. We are back. It's Sapporo time. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Sure is. Yeah, Final Fantasy VI on Steam is 1.2 gigabits when it was 48 megs. But now that's Final Fantasy VI, the Pixel remaster, right? They they improved on a couple of things like that. So that Nintendo 64 I ordered was delayed till... Wait, you ordered a Nintendo 64? Was I not here for this conversation? Dude, DJ, do Braves games sell out? Oh, the Analog 3D, that one. Yes, I remember you bringing that up. Okay. Or, you know, like, could you pretty much anywhere get a ticket to a game type of thing? Like in Toronto, like, pretty much outside of opening day, you can get a ticket to a game relatively easily, and good tickets too. And try to go to All-Star Game this summer since it's in the hot Atlanta. Okay. The other Final Fantasy 6. Wait, there's an other Final Fantasy 6 version. Oh, is that the one that's the mobile one? Because didn't they redo all of those old ones, like put them on mobile, Android and iOS? Yeah, probably. And they have like that weird, like they have like the big heads and it's not pixeled, but some of it's pixeled and okay.
Is he sleeping?
No, my child.
Whoa.
I do not sleep.
I'm sorry. All I can think of is the big pilgrimage that Apu and Homer went on to go see the first Quickie Mart. And they come up to the old guy and he tells them like, oh, you can have one question. Or you can have 3 questions. Are you really an employee of the Quickie Mart? Are you really? Really? Yes, thanks for coming. He does not sleep, he waits.
I dream.
He also talks without moving his mouth.
And illusion are a duality. 2 parts of a whole. Only the mirror of dreams reflects what is true.
Anastasis, Your Grace. I am
Lay
Ashelia.
down your words.
He sounds like a guy from Final Fantasy X.
Daughter of Ramanas. I have dreamt.
I can't remember who. I can't put my finger on it.
Who better to carry on the
I need this guy to tell to say the words shoe puff.
She who bears the dawn shard. Your dream of a kingdom restored is known to me.
Grand Kiltius, then give us your blessing. Grant the Lady Ash her
I
accession
do not
to the...
suppose this is something you might reconsider.
Who's this guy with the AAA chair?
Still Emperor in waiting. You called and I have come.
Another Reen head pat.
This
Can't
is the
escape
man
the
I
games
want
here,
you to
folks.
meet. Believe it or not, he is a member of the noble house Margrace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
I am but one
Yes,
of
Mount
very
Gagazet
many.
vibes. Yes,
Tries I might,
that's probably what I'm
could
thinking.
Not stop this war alone. Thus, I came seeking Lars's assistance.
Oh my god, look at that chest hair.
Alcide Margrace at your service. To think I stand before the Lady Ash, it is truly an honor. I see it is true after all. Stunning is Dalmasca's desert bloom.
In Arcadia, Larsa.
Wait, is this like the Cid for this game? I thought we already ran into another Cid.
Not of war. Should Empire.
All these
join
games are
with
rolling
Empire,
into it. The game is epic enough they can get away with 2 Cids. Right.
You Evilis in our time.
Grand Kiltius, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Grand Kiltius, I was told my coming here would prevent this war. I was to
How do you
assume
have
my
more
father's
Riz than an
throne and
anime
announce the
protagonist?
restoration of Dalmasca,
Riz.
treat with the Empire for peace, and persuade the resistance to stay their hand. I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
A word from you and the resistance would stop cold, and Rosaria's pretext for joining the war scattered off to the 4 winds. This was what we had hoped. Alas, circumstances change. A full 2 years have passed since your reported death. Were it to become known you are still
That's a lot of
alive,
hairspray in
I
there.
fear it could only worsen our current situation.
Because I am powerless to help.
Nay, in fact, it has little to do with you.
Then what? If Lady Ash were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I could then persuade the Emperor. His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
The Emperor Gramis is no more. His life was taken.
Father.
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our Emperor?
A deception and an outrage! The Senate will not stand for this!
A viper amongst our
With
senators?
Chairman Gregoroth as its head. With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as order...
Spare me your lies! I see the serpent coiled here before me!
Grace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath! Do not tell me you join in this mama's farce!
With Rosaria poised to invade at any moment, our leader must have a free hand.
There's so much going on right now.
The once great House Solidor is now reduced to myself and my dear brother Larsa.
Surely you would not go so far. Vain Solidor! As Judge Magister and upholder of the law, I hereby place you under arrest.
You misunderstand. Vane did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace?
Jason
When you bared your
Sensation.
sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
You wear the mama's motley well, Bergen.
Oh, I thought he was gonna like crush her skull or something. That's his best impersonation, is the Owen Hart impersonation.
Inhuman.
How many times did he call himself a nugget?
Zargabath, take the Alexander. You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Oh god, now they're gonna come back to where I am?
Your Excellency, Lord Larsa was placed under my charge.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook your orders then. I can see no other explanation for why you were reporting and conjecturing on my doings to my late father.
Your Excellency.
A hound begging for scraps at the Emperor's table. Would you serve another master, hound? You may fulfill your duty as Judge Magister before us all.
Are they dead? He sort of just like grabbed her by the head and just
found guilty.
Threw her.
Your Excellency, I beg you reconsider.
I mean, that guy's dead. I mean, maybe he did crush your head. I don't know. No, she's still alive.
Do it. I care not. Live, Gabranth. Protect the young lord. Protect Larsa.
Forgive me.
Pray be quick.
Did the old man soil himself when he died? Are they gonna have to throw out that throne?
And so House Solidor lives on.
Okay. A lot happened there.
Let us suppose you approach the Empire with a peaceful resolution. The late Emperor...
Okay, sorry. Was that currently happening while this is happening? Just so I can have, like, the timeline of it. Like, Vane was there with his dad. I mean, I think we can jump to conclusion. I think sort of the judge was sort of onto something there before she got killed. Shortly before, okay. But obviously, like, you know, they were removing one other guy. The Emperor's dead. His son Vane was there. They said he was poisoned or something. God damn it.
Grammys would have lent you his ear, that much is certain. But we are dealing with Vane's Solidor. Should the princess return, he would claim her an impostor, or to tempt the resistance into battle.
Yeah, you can't trust anybody here.
Vane wants this war, that much is certain. As our ill luck would have it, the man is a military genius.
The dreams have told me thus. To reveal yourself would imperil us all. I see war, and Vane's name writ bold on history's page.
I never saw a Mobile Suit Gundam.
They are making ready for the coming war. According to our latest reports, the Western Armada prepares for war under Vane's
Just hearing this guy talk, I think I'm
The
pregnant.
newly formed 12th Fleet has already been deployed. Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready. They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete, and there
It's
is
the
more.
Spanish
The
accent.
second Caravan Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing 8th, so there will be no gaps. The largest force ever seen.
And then, the Nethicite is the coup de grace. Grand Kiltius, your grace. I spoke to you of my succession. Let us put that aside. Should I become Queen of Dalmasca now, powerless as I am, I can protect nothing. With a greater power at my disposal, perhaps then.
It is the Nethicite of which you dream?
I require something far greater.
To wield power against power.
Oh my God, he opened his eyes.
Truly, the words of a human child.
I am descended from the Dynast King himself.
Indeed. Then you have but one choice. Seek you the other power Wraithwall left.
Does such a thing exist?
Journey across the Paramana Rift to the still shrine of Miriam. There rests the gift he entrusted to the Grand Kiltius of his time. Seek it out. The Sword of Kings can cut through Nethicite. Why he would entrust the power to destroy Nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another and not to his own progeny, I cannot say. Awaken Shelia Benagan and take up your sword, or your dream will remain
The
but a
MacGuffin
dream.
quests never end.
My dream too fades into day.
The original show from 1977 was one of the most important mecha animes in history, a pioneer for pseudo-realistic sci-fi anime. And Larsa has left the party. Okay, a lot just happened there. So, okay, sort of going back to the beginning. Ash, it sounds like she's contemplating of returning back to Dalmasca, where she would become queen, but whether or not she's powerless against current leader, Vayne. So I guess I'm trying to figure out the... So right now, speaking... Vayne is now in charge of Dalmasca, right? His dad's dead, the Emperor, and I'm assuming they follow some type of linear thing. But at the very beginning of the game, when there's the war and everything going on, and we see Ash, and you know, she's to become queen. Her husband's killed in battle. We see his ghost figure every once in a while. They assume that she had taken her own life and thus was gone. So there was no monarchy, I guess. Is that what I was saying? So then what happened was that they went the way with this emperor, and then he was in charge, and now Vayne is in charge, and you know, I guess if Vayne dies, it's Limsa or whatever his name is, Lanza. So that's probably why he wants to get a hold of him to make sure he's around. So like a Roman colony declaring independence, getting destroyed by Rome right afterwards. Okay, all of this. Okay, so I'm on the right track of things though, right? So, and then like what Ash was thinking was, like, she explained to the old guy, like, well, you know, I could be a powerless queen, but, you know, maybe in time things would happen. And he's like, no, like, that's not gonna happen. Like, sure, you could be queen, but, you know, it's not gonna be a good call. So now we gotta go and to this other thing that's gonna give us power to become queen with power. So it's a lot to think about. Like, a lot was just thrown at me there. All the stories about Ash and her need for power to restore the throne and have the means to keep it. Okay. So looks like I have got some people that I would like to level up here, that are a little lower here. So, like, let's get them up. Pinello, Ash, and Bosch. Ash does not need to be leveled up. Let's throw in Balthier in there. Let's get that rocking. Then we'll get everyone's levels going. But I was pretty on point with the Cole's notes there. Like, because a lot happened right there. A lot happened. So I was relatively concerned about everything that sort of happened there. And, you know, I'm not used to an older game like this just dropping stuff like that. It's one thing to declare a monarchy, it's an entirely another to keep it. Ash wants to make sure she can do both, but at what right. And still, outside of our small little grouping here, everyone is still under the assumption that obviously her husband, the king, was killed in battle. And then everyone else was under the impression that she took her own life, right? That was sort of relatively very, very early in the game. So no one knows that she is alive. And the thought of her being alive is going to cause a lot of uproar, essentially. So they don't want that to happen. But it also sounds like, despite the fact that even if she did come back alive, that probably Vayne would probably try to find a way of getting rid of her. It sort of sounds like there'd be a lot of infighting going on, because although it sounds like, oh, okay, so the queen is alive, okay, she's still the queen, that doesn't change anything, right? But it's obviously going to be a power struggle of, like, well, like, you know, we got this Vayne guy, and he's been in charge for a little bit, and he's doing okay, so do we really need a queen at this moment? And then it just turns into England. That's all it is, I think. It's just England in the end. That's correct. Her coming out now may actually be worse than not. Is she really the queen? Right, exactly. Yeah, because then everyone's just gonna question everything. And with everything seeming to be in turmoil in Dalmasca, it sort of seems like now is not the time that you'd probably wanting to be doing that, is my guess. Okay, we need to put a gambit on someone that's going to get rid of confusion so that Penelo is not attacking everybody at once, for fuck's sakes. How did she say she killed herself? Did they ever do that? Was that ever stated? Or was it just like she took her own life type of thing? I thought that was sort of the way they did it. Yeah, I don't think they ever said, right? Alright, so Balthier needs some licenses. Some gambits, sorry. I have enough for just one. Oh, looks like he's gonna have another limit break, which is good. All right. All right. Gambits. So confusion is probably gonna be the other thing that we'd love to get rid of here. No wonder they've been handing them out. But again, you're gonna get stuck using all of those. Oh, do you not? I did buy Asuna. I did buy it. Oh fuck! It's expensive as shit, though. So how do I want to put that one? Is that just any ally? Because it doesn't look like there's one for just like anything, right? I put it high in any ally. Okay. Like right up at the top? Maybe below Raze or below Kira, maybe?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It sure is. It sure is. Thank you for that gentle reminder. I always wonder how Matsuno would have done this game differently if he had been able to finish the game. Alas, we'll never know. So give me the lowdown on that. Who's Matsuno? I'm sure you talked about below Raze, Phoenix down for sure. Okay. But then you're sort of stuck of having to. Have her there. Oh, for now it'll be okay. He was the creator of the Evilise series. Oh, okay. There you go. You know what? Also, if she's okay, so she's got to be in this part, or at least she's doing something. I did have a thing for confusion. Oh, silence is really good too, though. God damn it. I'll leave it. He was the director of the game originally, but had to step down. Oh, that's unfortunate. So, like when you say the Evilise series, like was everything like sort of, you know, the tactics games and everything? Okay, we can get the Sword of Kings in the Still Shrine of Miriam. Where on earth is that? Okay, do I have to go to the world map? Okay, so that looks like it is like directly south of the Paramina Rift. So not to the maybe there? I'm so confused. I would think so. I would think that's probably where we have to go. Just go straight south. So this game's a bit of a hodgepodge of Matsuno and the square people that picked up the reins afterward. I'm really having a lot of fun with it. Like I'm really enjoying my time with it. I'm a little annoyed on myself that I slept on it. in the PS2 names. I mean, like I said, I bought it when it came out. I wonder, like, I'd have to, like, not that I'm overly interested in, like, I wonder, like, I have a feeling I probably throw out a lot of stuff when I moved out from my parents' place, just not realizing, or just didn't have the need of stuff. But I have a weird feeling in my closet at my parents' place. I got a feeling there's a lot of games in there. Like, not that I'm overly going to go and... Oh, no one has Libra. It's just like, how did I just lose a bunch of health there? And no one is curing anything here. Okay, we need a healer here. We need a healer. It's all the way south, so I think I'm going the right way.
Yeah.
God damn it. Do you not have like a provoke or something? Oh, I think those are the things that they're saying, like, stay away from, weren't they?
Yeah.
Must you attack literally everything? Why is Pinello, like, so up front with everything? It's her staff. Motherfucker. There's literally nothing else. So what would she need? Could turn off her attack with Gambit, or just move to just attack with... Yeah, but then... Oh, fuck, there goes her fucking MP. God damn it. So she needs a rod. I thought that was... I thought this was pretty covered. I guess not. Fuck. But doesn't everything have a weakness? Yes, thank you. All right, maybe it's just, maybe it could have been that. Oh, God. I'm amazed at how much with this game you really have to pay relative attention. Oh, okay, thank God those things are relatively... God, I need like a provoke or something. I really, really do. Beetlejuice. Oh, fuck. I'm dying here. Is there a cheap spell I can use? Probably. 4 gil. I came over here for 4 gil. I like. Or enemy HP. Cast a cheap spell. That'd probably be it. Yeah, we're not going to be using this, so. Or maybe even something like lowest HP? She could be our Libra bot too. Yeah. Just trying to. Lowest HP attacks, lowest total HP. I don't know if that would work better or not. Not lowest percentage H. Okay, so it looks like I gotta buy some. Okay. So maybe something just bow targeting Vaughn. That sounds like that might work. And then let's see what we got for Oh, were you meaning like use Libra like in this way? Yeah, like fire's pretty cheap. Could just be use fire, right? Cheap as it's gonna be. Yeah, but it doesn't look like you have the license for it. Yeah. Sort of see if that would. Yeah, we like I'm fine with the MP stuff. Like that's okay. Just exploring here. This cough could fucking go away though. I don't understand. I mean, like my fucking throat is scratchy as shit. I don't mind. I feel like maybe like a provoke or something. Would really go far. I don't know. Again, I don't know if I have a provoke. Oh, see, like he's even got moves like that I got to start doing. Soul Leader. Infuse. Oh, he's got Infuse. Just haven't been using Soul Leader. That's like a Dark Knight move. All right, so he doesn't have any provoke, but there's Decoy, a green magic spell. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I still. It's a little bit of her just like you need someone to do damage, but at the same time you're like, it's not what I fucking wanted to do. I wanted to change. Just bring me back the OG party at the moment, just so I can get into something here. You can cast that on Van, that it would act like a provoke. Yeah, it just seems like he's not hitting hard enough that everyone else is just like, screw you, man. Like, Fran doesn't attack and it's, and you're fucked. Like every single thing. Like he's not soaking up the, like to have people like, look, that's the steal. That's the steal. I can get rid of that. I'll get rid of that on the fight, but I know that's on me.
Yeah.
But geez Louise. Again, maybe I gotta look at the licenses and maybe it's just as simple as that. It probably is. I probably don't have the license for provoke. And I certainly hope that like maybe even provoke works in this game like it does what I think in an MMO type of game does, or in any Final Fantasy. It's pretty adamant about like, get the enemy to attack you, or as in Final Fantasy 14 terms, you need enmity. Enmity. I think that's, we'll get there. You're just not we're just not really getting it, unfortunately. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm sitting here looking at this and I'm like, oh yeah, we'll get somewhere. No, get away, oh my god. Come over here, you jackass. There you go. Get away from the traps, is all I ask. Decoy, I think you do. That's a green magic I think every mage a unit can learn. So, are you meaning like to put that on... on Van? I can't believe I have to walk all this fucking way to go back down south. I should have saw the lines that they didn't enter. Fuck me. I had to go all the way around to get that southern point. Fuck me. Put it on Fran, cast it on Van. Oh. I see what you're saying. I guess that's the only way to do it, is like you have to literally, or party leader, I guess, probably, because my party leader is most likely going to be a tank. So party leader, decoy, cause one ally to be, oh for fuck's sakes, there we go. Fuck me. And then obviously jack that up to the top, right? Fuck me in a bag of chips. Probably actually below Kira. Or do I want that right up at the top? Between Kira and Charge. Perfect. Thank you. Thank fucking Christ. Alright. Just when you think you learn the systems of everything and you think you got a good handle on it, something else just comes up and you're like, oh, like, what on earth are we doing? But it does look like it is working. So now I just have to remind myself to probably put that on, like, Pinello as well. So that it's not just... Oh, I think these were the things they were talking about. Run. I think they mentioned that you probably don't want to be fighting those things. Did I end up going the right... Fuck me. Ended up going the wrong way. What is currently wrong? What is happening? I mean, yes, I'm blind. I was prioritized revive magic items, HP, cure magic, yeah, and then attack gambit. Yeah, I'm just slowly learning. Does no, like, do none of you have fucking playing games where some of them the A button is the OK button, and then you play different games and the B button is the OK button? Like, oh my god, it's infuriating. Vayne has an ability draining at his... Wait. I certainly hope... I don't think so. No? I mean, I know he has blind on currently, but like, what the fuck is happening? Wait, what's... Wait. Expend all MP, changing one ally's HP to 10 times that amount. Isn't that going to be working in my favor? Oh. But if I have no MP... Oh. Fuck's sakes. Which I don't... Okay. I just realized what the fuck was happening. Alright, let's get rid of that blind, because that's hurting me too. A lot. Yeah, fucking double-edged sword literally everywhere. Fucking terrible. Alright, we'll get there. She really does fucking go a little haphazard with that decoy, though. Alright, where the fuck are we going here to get to that down part? Okay, over here. Someone like Bosch would kick ass with that infuse. Sure would. You recast it as soon as it runs. Is there a way around that? I feel like it's a little too much. Everything is just a we gotta find out everything here. Yeah. Like, it's working. Like, it's doing what I want. My tank is the guy getting, taking what I want, essentially. Jesus fucking Christ, we need you to hit the broadside of a barn. Oh, for God's... And then this is another thing that you just notice out of nowhere. You're like, oh, like, you need people to do damage because the thing's flying. You're gonna get murdered here. You can set it so it's only happening under a certain amount of HP, or for Fran under a certain... Oh, fuck me. Every time you just drop like a new thing. But it almost like you almost need like another thing to it. That if I was, if you're gonna do it under a certain amount of MP, then it's not necessarily gonna always be on the party leader, right? All right, I don't want to dick around. I don't want to dick around with too many things. No, fuck me. Why are you running away like that? Alright, are we finally going the right way? Looks like it. Thank fucking God. I've got to get rid of that. Every time I think like, oh, like we're in a good spot to use the steel, and then it's not. Like everything just like, no, stop. And how on earth, like every time, like should I just put a fucking accessory on you so that you're not getting blinded every 5 seconds? MP under 30%, cast decoy above party leader. Cast decoy, then she puts her own MP as a priority of casting on the party. That's a little niche, but maybe that would work. Holy fuck, die! Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, she also at the same time, because I'm speeding things up, it's looking like it's happening more often than it probably needs to. Alright. But she needs a fucking... I didn't think I would need so many goddamn gambits, but here I am. Like, literally, here I am. I'm like, no, you need more fucking gambits. You need more of everything. It's the definition of don't let the perfect get in the way of good. Oh. That's a good saying right there. I think you nailed it. Oh my God, I want... Fuck's sakes, Y is cancelled, A is cancelled. What the fuck are we doing? Alright, gambits. Alright, so... MP... If I have it... This is the other problem. MP under 30%. Self, okay? MP 30%. And then you want that one to be cast decoy? MP30 is just a guess. You can have it. Yeah, no, I'm fine with 30%. I think that's fine. Oh wait, no, over. I want over 30%. Right? It may also not even work properly. No, it probably won't now. I don't think I have an over. They're probably all right here. Like I don't have that. I don't have the more than. I have the less than. I don't want you using decoy. No. Fuck me. To go back to the fucking... go back to a city and really look at stuff. We'll get there. Alright, stay away. I don't know. And why did we attack that thing? Or why did that thing attack us before? Also, like, we're running short with one less person. And any other time we had a guest, I thought we were maybe gonna take Al Cid with us. We're not. So obviously this is all making, you know, the fighting a lot more difficult, having one less party member do shit with us. Glacial staff. That sounds like that might fix Pinello's things. Do you need the license to do that? Yeah, if I had the license. Some of these are very confusing. Like, again, I hate that I have to look for it. I wonder if that... Alright, well, I did it anyways. What would be another good one for her? While we're here. For Pinello the Black Mage. It's just so many options. A Bushi with a katana, shikari. I like White Mage, Time Mage, and even Red Mage. I feel like okay, Fran is a battle mage, red battle mage archer. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to look at, like, because at the same time, Ash, we're like, you're gonna have to make Ash another, yeah, White Mage never hurts and you change up, yeah, exactly, like, you always have that. And you're gonna get more magic out of it. Alright, let's just go with that. More heals is never bad. Right? Alright, oh, see, I was hoping this would open up. And it didn't. So now I'm fucking pissed. Luckily, I will just have enough. It was a lot of work for just that. It still looks like I guess she would still be whacking with it, but she'll be doing more damage. It's a rod or something I want, right? God damn! Oh, fuck me. Did it say it had extra effects? No added effects for the glacial staff. I assume that's what you were meaning. Oh, damn, indeed. Can we go in the water? No, we're not allowed to swim. All right, Fran, you need you need to recover. I'm like, what is she trying to do there? There we go. A battle harness, okay. I am going the right way, right? Yeah, sure looks like it. It looks like we can teleport. So should I be going back to Rabanastra and buying some stuff? It's probably a good play. Get some stuff. Where are we currently? The Still Shrine of Miriam. All right. Yeah, let's just go there. Let's get some shit done. Luckily, I don't have to really wrap it up earlier as usual today. I don't have to pick up my son. So I can go a little bit longer before I have to go off to work. Alright, yeah, I guess we're looking at the magics, the gambits. Spending some money again. Oh my god, what cat needs out again? This cat's just requiring all the attention. I wish there was a run button without speeding up everything else. Hello, welcome to McJello's shop. Oh, that's all you fuck. Oh, never mind. I feel like I'm gonna have all these damn things, and it's not gonna matter. You do get a lot of there is that, like, you do get a lot of stuff when you're stealing, when you're pulling the Eddie Guerrero. Which allows you to buy more stuff, obviously. Like, I sort of gotta still steal. You don't have anything at the bazaar? Fine. You know, because it allows you to sort of get better at everything else. And I think as I was looking, somewhere down... I can't remember where... I could have sworn... There it is. I think it's these. These are the great swords. They're far off. But I'd love to be able to get a claymore. We're pretty close. Just have to sort of remember where it is. Did that say Anal's weaponry? Did I read that correctly? Amal's weaponry. Oh, what an unfortunate name. Yeah, everything here does not look like it's a it's going to be an upgrade for us. So I guess this is sort of the problem of when you start going to a place like, you know, this is the starting area. Like, whereabouts do I have to start going to get, like, the new weapons? Because obviously it's not... It ain't here. But the jackasses will still update the other things. You know, they'll offer new magics and other stuff that, like, keep us busy. Alright, what do you got? Or not. Shit. Maybe I am getting everything. Alright. Fuck me. What did we turn back here for then? Other than some licenses, I guess. Get out of the way, you Hume. Technics, I guess. Alright, what do you got? Okay, Technics are not what's the name of the... Fuck! I really gotta start just playing one game at a time. I'm losing my mind. Where do I buy more licenses? Is that the orange thing? I'm so utterly confused about everything that's going on right now. It's gotta be, right? It's glowing. Gambits? Sure, that's something. Of course, you're probably not gonna have the ones I want anyways. So we were wanting to look for something with MP under a certain amount. Stuff. Okay, so there's the MP stuff, but that's all less than. Maybe is there even more than? No. We returned here for nothing. Alright, where is the... That's another thing. Trying to find these fucking Moogles that take you everywhere. They're like how come they are not on the... How come they're not on the map? I should have paid attention to where I needed to go. I need to go to... southern end? What a waste. Although, you know, it's a Jordan stream, and therefore, Jordan wastes all time, regardless. It wouldn't technically be a Jordan stream if time wasn't wasted in some way, shape, or form, so. Alright. I was really hoping to have, like, another fucking character. Like that Spanish-speaking Sid. That would have been great. He looked like he could hit people with his tongue. Just gonna take a quick little bathroom break. I'll be right back. I'm back. Let's roll on into this lovely little dungeon that we got here. There's still Shrine of Miriam. Looks like there's a gear and some type of Sword of Kings is going to be in here. Who are we gonna have to fuck in here to get this? I don't know. Somebody. trying to even think, is this even the party that I'm really shooting with? I think I just realized another problem with Pinello's thing. Oh, I can't tell you how much I hate that the A button is not fucking an okay thing. Yes, that. That needs to go down lower. Like, if... Right there. That's usually gonna be the same person, I guess. Right.
Yeah.
How are you not dead? So what is this thing? What do you do? The pedestal bears a time-worn inscription. Read the inscription. The words seem to have been left by King Rathwell. Treaty Seeker, relic held. So it looks like we need to get a relic, most likely. Oh, great. I was just gonna say, is this gonna be one of those things like if we touch it, are bad people gonna show up? Should I not have done that? Okay, I'm getting beat up here. Can you heal me? Okay. I need to learn to shut steel off once in a while. I really do. He needs more like, you think of a guy who'd have like, where are your offensive skills? Like, what do you do? You can steal, you can do first aid, soul eater. I don't want that. Confidence from my AI partners. Does this look like an action RPG to you? I mean, look, Ninja, I don't know if you've played Kingdom Hearts. They're still better than Donald and Goofy. Okay, so we have that going for ourselves. There still is that. Why is someone like... I'm trying to... Okay, so do we not know what the weakness of these dead people are? Is that the current problem going on? No, attack the thing that has no health left, for fuck's sakes. There you go. Jesus Christ, we'll get out of this. Bare minimum every general's dream. I really need a fourth person. This is not going well. You really need... I need that Libra. God, she really doesn't have any other accessory stuff. Like, what are you rocking? Slightly raises XP. You got more options. Gauntlets could be good. When attacked, that could be good. Black belt, disable, immobilize. God. really don't know the play here. It really does seem odd in a battle system like this. I'm usually accustomed to 4 or 5 party members. That was, well, and I'm so used to having at least 4 party members because you always had a guest. Like, it was just always the way, right? And now it's not, and it's so weird. Like, you introduced a new character, he was dreamy, and you don't want us to have anything to do with them currently. It's sort of funny, like it's sort of like a little bit of like in Trails of where you have so many people, and then you have everyone like, well, I don't really want to be here. I'll stay here, and and then you end up finding people, along the way, which is fine. The words seem to have been left by King Wraithwall. Nethicite bearer, embracer of dawn's light, I summon you. There was things down here. I don't know if we want to go that way or not. Where this leads. An ancient door. Locked from within. Okay, so. Yeah, like I guess when you think of it though, when I think like, think of Final Fantasy VII, that's a game that like, that's a 3-party system. Number 8, 3-party system. Number 4, Number 9, a harken back to the old games and going back to the 4-party system, which was the way of the old games, right? So it's they're all over the place actually. Just got off the phone with the big boss man, Ray Trailer. Good things, I hope. They're RJD. Hope I can go down in some door. Otherwise, I'm going to be confused. The words seem to have been left in time of strife. The treaty seeker of these doors. Do I need to have? No, I have her. What is going on? I've gone everywhere. Of course, this game was the first one to move away from the traditional turn-based. This game was very experimental, and I don't think they fully refined it until 7 Remake. No. Was it a Ouija board? Could have been. Yeah, like you want me to go to these places, but you... Am I missing something? Do I need to have someone in my party that's not currently here?
Yeah.
You're going to Montreal with him in April, and I'm filling his schedule very quickly. Well, that's good. Are you going to find yourself in a Montreal ballet? You just might, right? Yeah, wait. What am I missing here? I can't go down through either door. The last time I touched this thing, mean people came out. I don't have a relic. You never know, but probably not. I'm just utterly confused. Like I can't go down either of those doors.
Yeah.
This doesn't do anything. Nobody else, party-wise, is super important. What am I missing here? You're too cheap and ain't paying for any of that. The company's paying for it, so probably not. Have a good steak dinner at least, right? What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something from the inscriptions. The words seem to have been left by King Wraithwall. Nethicite, bearer, embracer of dawn's light, I summon you. I don't have anyone else in my party that would do that. I've tried the doors. There's nothing else to interact with. I'm stumped. I am stumped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does anybody know what I'm supposed to do here? I am out to lunch here. I do not know what it wants me to do. There's a couple people here. Legendary tells us the Sword of Kings was never meant to be used for the base spilling of blood. Think on you these words. Okay. It said that only one worthy of the dynasty king may take up the sword. I feel like I'm missing something here. Like, am I supposed to have a party member? Because, like, you know, I got everyone that I think would matter. And I don't think the game would do something of like, no, just because you don't have, you know, Fran active or Penelo active, like, we're not going to do that. This is like the first time I've actually had to look up, like, what the fuck do I have to do? It's embarrassing. Luckily, I don't really bother with those, like, blind run things or whatever, but let's see. I'm in fuck me, I can't even remember what the fuck it's called. Oh, come on, game. No, I don't. Still Shrine of Miriam. Still Shrine of Miriam. Yeah, you get into there, walk in, read the inscription. Oh, one of these dumb things. In order to activate the pedestal, one of your party members needs to equip the Dawn Shard of an accessory. All I needed to know. I didn't, you know, I guess back then games were like this. But I don't like when games do stuff like this. Like I have the item. Just stop. Right? Like, just stop. So we need to have this on. All right. I mean, I don't need to know everything of what to do, but just like, you know, when you're stuck to a spot, that's all I needed to do. I sort of thought it was like, oh, do I have to have someone in particular in the party to do something or whatever? Like, I was along the right track, but I thought it was more so like, no, I just need the person to have it. Yeah, it should be more explicit for sure. All right, so is this the one I want? So this should be what we need to do. Do I need to do it with the person?
Yeah.
The game really is going to do this to me. The game really probably wants me to do it, or as Bosch.
Yeah.
Okay, game. Okay. You win. You win. Oh, so I have to take it off of him. Oh, now he has no MP. I guess it doesn't matter. He doesn't really use magic, but... Thank you! Oh my god. The magic's binding, the ruins fade. Uh-oh. He made us disappear. I assume a lot of your business is in Montreal, right? Or in Quebec, relatively speaking, RJD. So for you going there for work, is this sort of like your work trying to figure out everything sort of like with the tariffs and everything going on, or? I sort of, you know, yesterday I read something on, in regards to like some, a yearly event, the Montreal Wood Convention. Oh, you don't have to sugarcoat that, RJD. If you're going to a porn convention, you just say so. I guess like Americans, you know, from a lot of places where generally Canadians will travel, think in the South, snowbirds and whatnot. Travel agencies are sending their employees to Canada to meet with government representatives to figure out why on earth are Canadians not traveling to America. And I guess they think they're confused about, oh, like, why aren't you traveling to America? Is it because it's expensive with the tariffs? And no, that's not it. It's, can you please stop trying to make us your 51st state, please? That's the deal. And you don't have to talk to our people. You're supposed to talk to your president and tell him to stop doing that. Like, oh, again, why are you... Stop attacking that other guy. Like, why aren't we killing this one that has no health? That's the massage thing there I've got to figure out. Of like, why does he change direction of going from attacking one of these enemies to the other one? Like, why did you decide to do that? If I get attacked, wait, is it that simple? Is it really that simple? Don't tell me it's that simple. And why isn't she? Oh no, she's my white mage. Never mind. I was sitting there like, why on earth is she not using any magic? But I may have to pack heat to deal with these Canadians, the angry Canadians now. I was talking about this with an acquaintance at work, like, you know, reading some of the theories and everything that's really going on. It's you know, it's unfortunate, but like, if it ever came down to actually legitimate like warfare type of thing, like a lot of people have pointed out, like, you know, we may be a giant country with a small, relatively small population, but you know, a lot of people pointed out, like, if you haven't noticed, Canadians and Americans look very much alike. Maybe it's our accent that'll give us away. But you know, it's just like stuff like that, like, you know, really ridiculous urban warfare. Not that I ever hope it would come to that, but we'll just rely upon our Canadian geese to do the fighting for us. Reddit likes to go back and like, hey, why doesn't anybody read the Geneva Convention? And you're like, basically all of the stuff that's like in there is basically because of Canadians. It's the Mountie hats that give you away, yes. Should I wear my brown pants or red pants? This need like to be like the Mounties from the old WWF days. We're not the Mounties. Do 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 do. Get our stun guns out. Yeah, get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some magic or something. Bosch needs to level up. God damn it. Why are you attacking her? God dang it. Cause she's doing a lot of damage to you? Cause you don't like it? Huh? This poor guy hasn't had to get up in years. A couple of fucking teenagers stumble on into his shrine and he's like, what the fuck? She hit that face with the wind magic. He don't like he. No, he didn't. Neither did that guy. Who would have thunk that, eh? You're gonna hit me with the wind? Go fuck yourself, right? Everyone's gonna have their inner Cody Rhodes moment. Ooh. You think I'm gonna have to hit this? Think I'm gonna have to give it a little tickle? The words seem to have been left by King. Treaty Seeker, relic held. This pedestal embrace, paths untrod, discover. I hope it's the thing I got going on. Yay! You have a way with words, RJD. I feel like you'd be a good streamer. If you had time, obviously. If the King of America out of nowhere decides to make the average day into like 46 hours or something, just like something completely random, but like, you know, you don't have to work anymore, just like he just gives everyone more time, then maybe that's your opportunity. You could stop going after the children who are hitting you with magic in the face. I appreciate that. Are we going down here? Is this new? I don't know. Or did that open up back there? I'm so confused. I think it opened up the other area. Right? Maybe? Why do these areas gotta confuse me? Yeah, wasn't it like this that they opened up or something? God damn it. Jordan just needs to pay attention every once in a while. I also feel like, why on earth am I like, why have you not healed me yet, Penelo? Like, let's go. Oh. That's why. That's why no one's healing anybody, is because they're, who would heal people? Call it to Fran. She'll heal people. I need that regen. That's what I need. What, you don't want to fight us anymore? Sick and tired of fighting us kids? Ooh, a green one. What's this one mean? Oh, we're fighting it. Oh, fuck me. Here I was thinking it was something special.
Yeah.
Yeah. This ain't going well. Did it heal itself? What is going on? God dang it. Alright, I might need... I was gonna say, maybe it's, no, she's not helping herself. We need the man. We need the men. Get in here. Slap it silly, baby. I don't know. Maybe a mist, perhaps? I don't fucking know. Alright, at least I know that these things don't like being hit physically with anger. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, please make that worthy of something, please. Thank God. Alright, a crystal. Thank God. Alright, save the game. Moving on. 95s. And here's another thing. This game, I don't want to say like it's dragged on, but, you know, I feel like I've played this a lot longer than just nearly 30 hours. You know, look at Reverie and it's flying on by, but in this game, it's not. And I have to remind myself, if I'm gonna be streaming next Monday, I probably will be. I gotta remember to play this on Monday so Soap Dish can watch it. I feel bad that he's been unable to catch the streams because his only days off are Sunday and Monday, so I have to remember that. I told him to remind me, but I'm gonna make that mental note. I'm afraid of like stepping back in and like do I want to steal again? I'm always such a fucking loser with this shit. I'm like, yeah, I want to steal again. Why not? Did I not turn it on? Turned it on. Oh, I guess because he now doesn't have 100 HP, so you're not going to steal from him. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I'll realize this eventually, folks. Well, what's that? That looks scary. Yeah, guess you got to be a little careful though. When you don't have anyone healing. Do you happen to have any ice shields? I believe someone has one. Yeah, Vaughn's got one. Bosch has got one. Yeah, it just unfortunately needs someone to be healing here. Okay, I'm not playing games with you. Did you come back, you piece of shit? Oh, what a jackass move that was. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I am not gonna dick around here. Oh, wait, do I not have any? I was gonna say, does nobody have any? This is not the boss. No, I know it, but it certainly is a piece of shit. Hopefully we can do some damage to it just using one person's thing.
I must endure.
So can I ask a question? When I'm doing multiple runs of that, that's not using somebody else's limit break though, right? Like that's just like continuing things on, right? Fucking RNG was terrible there. Oh my god. This is not going the way of the dodo. Six. Are you still not dead? There we go. Alright, let's focus on this thing. I'm surprised that the limit break didn't really do, or the quickening, sorry, we'll get that right. Please stop attacking Pinello. Or Ash, sorry. There you go, get some move in there. This is where you need to call decoy in again. Just gonna say, like, come on, like, how much fucking health do you have left? A toe gale. Oh, I thought that was a toenail. Ash with the spear or poke arm. She's in close, sword of judgment. Statue bears an inscription that seems to have been left by King Rathwall. To Guardians 3, I trust that the worthy may pass, while others be shunned. Alright, you open up a door for me. I don't know where that... Like, where was that door you opened up? Somewhere. Over here. Alright, so that was the That was the save area. Okay. But I would have to change Ash's thing to something else, right? Like, I mean, I guess she could learn to, I'd have to change your license board to something that might use a spear or a pole arm, right? And that way I wouldn't have to worry about it too much. Where did we end up? Okay, we're at the beginning again. I mean, I can go back that other way now, maybe? Does she have a second job? I think we made her a, She does not. She does not. So what do you think, what would that be to sort of help her out there? There's the Ulan, warriors who wield spears to pierce enemy armor. You can take a look at that if you'd like. See, some of those things would make good sense. Seems like she sacrifices herself to use revive or something. Just don't know if that's a good fit or not. What else? We have monk. Those are poles. We do have some poles. When I look at this, we're in the monk's thing, right? So does the monk have like white magic? Is that the way I'm looking at that, or is it like sort of meld together two of them? I usually had her red battle major, archer, or machinist, so she's like that's exactly like my problem. She's too in the mix. She's way too in the mix. So I'm thinking, like something that's going to attack from far away. And that's, it's going to be a machinist with a... Do we want her to have a gun? Yeah, bomb... Wait, what uses bombs? I think having her as a machinist just in the back with more guns, that wouldn't be a bad thing. There's bits and pieces here. And again, if you don't like it, change it up, right? It's literally as simple as that. Gonna have to find a weapon. So you could probably throw on the Beetlejuice, or the Beetlegoose, I guess as you could say. I guess I could just pick it, right? Certainly hurts the attack power, so it's still a little on the low side. But again, every time it's hand bombs are available, so maybe not the bet. Okay, but if you just think out loud, essentially, like a dead party member is doing 0 damage, right? So, and again, that's only damage with that particular weapon. Right? It's not when she's using magic. So maybe at best, I'll throw that on. She doesn't have the greatest, but that should keep her in the back. So maybe we'll see how that works out. So it's obviously has been a problem. So are we going this way now? Does this open up now? I don't think this opened before. Holy fuck, it's 3:30. Shit. Oh, fuck me. Alright, actually, that worked out well. I've got to go to work soon. Didn't really realize what time it was, unfortunately. So, I've got to wrap it up. You know, just time escaped me there. Luckily, I sort of took a peek at it and realized. I apologize for the abruptness there. I'm going to have to take a look at a few things here. So, like I said, I'm going to try. I know. I was enjoying myself. I'm going to try to maybe stream tomorrow evening. Maybe. Or maybe tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. I'm off tomorrow and Thursday, but I just don't know what the plans are with everything. The wife and I are off, so... Thank you. Permonti? Permonti. I think we got there. It will be something new. Something borrowed, something blue. No. I've been contemplating, like, not that I need more Final Fantasy in my life. But I was contemplating on you know, trying the Pixel remaster, the first one, Final Fantasy 1. You know, start it where it all began, sort of see where it maybe takes us. But no promises yet. Like I said, have an eye on the Discord for the We Are Live notification. If I do, it will be there. If I do go live. So I thank you all for coming on in. It was a really good one. I mean, we're having so much fun and I nearly missed everything. So I'm gonna have to balance out, but you know, I'm gonna hope that you know, everything comes on out and all the world comes good. So we'll certainly see how things go. So I thank you all for coming on in and having good chat and good chatter. And as Kenny Omega says, it's time for me to bounce out and say goodbye and good night. Again, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure. Bye-bye, everybody.